Hey guys, welcome back to Project Cave. I'm Taylor Lovett, and today we have an '06 Mini Cooper S. For those of you that don't know, it is supercharged and quite fun. As you can see, his headlights are a little foggy and hazy, so we're going to clean that up. What I'm using today is a mixture of a few different kinds of wet sandpaper. I have 400 grit, 600 grit, 800 grit, and then I'm going to finish off with 1200. The products I'm using after I'm done wet sanding is a cutting compound, a nice polish, and then a protection to keep the headlights staying nice and clear for the years to come. So what I'm going to start off by doing is just taking my Scotch-Brite pad here. I'm just going to give the headlight just a nice little scuff up just to kind of get off any kind of grease, dirt, anything like that. And as you can see, over time after each sand, you're going to notice the difference in the headlight changing, going from a foggy, hazy look to a nice, clear, polished, beautiful, brand new looking headlight. As you can see, as I wet sand, all the water is just taken off the top layer of the headlight plastic, getting rid of that hazy fog that was on there. So like I said, you just want to rub it in small little circles and just move up in sandpaper as you go. Just start out with the smallest one and work your way up. You don't want to scrub too hard because you don't want to go too deep into the plastic lens, and then you could damage the lens, scratch it, or make it worse. So you want to be really careful on how you go about doing this. Some people say those kits out there that you can buy to restore your headlights, they work great and all, but they just don't last. So this is the proper way of doing it to make it last a lot longer. This is my 1200 grit sandpaper that's really going to bring this out really nice. Like I said, just rub in small circles, nothing crazy. You don't gotta get into it like you're in a football game. You just wanna kind of scuff the top half of the lens up there. As you can see, the lens is starting to clear up really nice now that we've gotten off the top layer of the foggy, hazed up headlight. What I'm gonna do now is get out my buffing wheel, which I have right here. Most people like to do it by hand, which is totally fine. Me personally, I like to use the buffing wheel. Alright, first off, now that all my wet sanding is done, I'm going to start out by cutting it in and using this cutting compound with my buffing wheel to really get into the small nicks and grooves of this headlight to really make it look brand new again. You don't need a lot of this, you only need a tiny, tiny bit. Get it all. As you can see, first coat of cutting compound really brought out the light. I'm going to take a nice clean terry cloth and just kind of go ahead and wipe off any excess cutting compound. Get it all nice and clean. Now what I'm going to use is the new finish polish to really brighten this up. Try and give it a nice little shine here. Alright, so now I'm going to really put on this new finish to really polish these headlights up. Try and make sure you get off all the wax and polish. You don't want to leave that on, because then it'll really look nasty the next day after it sits in the sun. Alright, now we got our nice and clear headlight. What I'm going to use is this headlight sealer. Basically what it does is it's just going to basically seal up this plastic so the hazing and fogging won't come back for a long time. And you just want to rub it in small circles, nothing crazy. And that's how you restore a headlight without having to buy a new one. It takes about 5 minutes per headlight, and you got a brand spanking new headlight again. That should do it. Hey guys, just want to say thank you for stopping by Project Cave. Hope to see you next time on our next project. Let's go have some fun.